Welcome to the Cringe Party today with Charles. Charles is trying to flirt or find a date with 20 women, and the challenge is he's listening to tasks that are very, very cringy and he has to fulfill them. But today I want to show you how to detect the emotion feeling ashamed, and we look into the body language of baseline. What is a baseline? Because I failed explain it in one of my videos. So let's try again. I hope this time it will be better. My name is Jurek. My mission is to bring awareness to negative emotions. Let's go.
On this one, Charlie, every 30 seconds, you have to restart the conversation like you're in a time loop.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
What was your name again?
Emma.
Emma, good to see you again.
You too.
All right, I'm not great at small talk, so let's just do the basic stuff. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you into? Movies, games, just lay it all down.
Okay, I'm a dog walker. I'm from Clearwater. Movies, I love bad movies like you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm very much into bad movies.
So remind me one more time, what was your name again?
Emma.
All right, so let's just take it from the top. Like, tell me some of the stuff that you're into, like what kind of movies, like what type of
She's like, okay. This hurts so bad. Man, it's so good.
Okay, oh my gosh, no. I like bad movies like you do.
That's fucking awesome.
As far as video games,
Wait,
my
give it like-
knowledge of video games
I'm
is
waiting
like
for this one to hit a minute.
just original Nintendo.
Wait till she's done.
Okay.
Kirby.
This hurts. She is a fan of him.
But she knows it's for content.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of like bad movies? Like what's your favorite bad movie?
Oh my gosh, I saw one that was like an Uncle Sam movie.
I think
and
after
it was
this
just
answer, we
the
restart.
Hey, Charlie, after she finishes answering, the loop
thing I've ever
resets.
seen, and it
Remind
Goblin.
me.
Goblin was another good one.
Remind me one more time, what was your name again?
Emma.
Okay, let's just take it from the top then. I'm not just tell me like, what are you into? Just like lay it down, like what kind of movies, like what type of games do you like?
I like bad movies.
That's fucking awesome, what?
Charlie,
I
loop
love how
just
every
reset.
time she says bad movies, his reaction gets more and more genuine.
Nintendo growing up, so like Kirby and Mario and stuff.
Oh, like the OG kind of games? All right, so one more time, what was your name?
Emma.
So let's just take it from the top.
Okay.
What kind of like stuff do you like to do? Just lay it all down. Like what kind of games do you like?
I like video games. I don't like video games. Why are you asking me so many times?
This is my first
Oh my
question.
God.
What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you getting like deja vu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a weird
Same.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
So weird.
Deja
Super weird.
You saw this, how he's holding the hand like this, and this is a baseline because he is doing this all the time. It's not like, okay, short or here and then going back. He is doing this all the time. Why are we doing this as a human being? Because it delivers a lot of protection. This means, okay, I have this barricade, building a blockade between you and me so that you cannot fight me. I said, yeah, they have their hands in front of their genitals and they're protecting their genitals. He is not doing this. And he was asking, the follower was asking, yeah, but there is no armrest, so where should he lay his arms or his hands? And this is exactly the point why I want to talk about this topic, because most of the time you're like, what else should he do? It's just a coincidence. And let's watch how much this is a coincidence and that there's no other way to position your arms. So let's look into it. We have this position of the hands, yeah, again with here, yeah, or in this direction. When we look at the partner, completely different. So she found another way to, with her hands, to hold her legs. Yeah. So now I show you a next example. Again, here, again, wait, this is a very good example. Again, yeah, the hands here, and she has the same on the armrest. We can see it, and you would say, oh, okay, but can you see how different it is? Can you see how the hands are going to the skirt? This is a different position. Also, when you look at the upper body, yeah, and her upper body, they are different positioned. Okay. Next thing, next character. Let's go. And again, we can see it here. Again, the hands at the same position. Let's look at her position. She doesn't lay her arms on the armrest. She is way more backwards with the upper body than he is. And again, he has the elbow on the armrest. Okay? So, this is a baseline. He has all the time the same position. And now we look into when he is going into the standing position. Again, this is a position that delivers a lot of protection, a lot of safety for Charles. But this is not for every person the same. This is common, but a more common version is this one, with this person. You can see it. Yeah, the most common protection version is, so here we have the hands different again, yeah, different with together, but the most common version I show you, this is the most common version with the hands, so in this area, yeah, to put them down and something in the direction of the genitals. About the genitals, I link you the video. I made another video where I talked about why we have the hands in this area and why we want to protect it, especially in this. So the baseline is important because we want to see when is someone breaking out of his comfort zone. So this is the protection mode now. This is a baseline for comfort, and we want to see, okay, when is the person breaking out of this comfort zone? Which question, which behavior, which situation, which surroundings makes this person uncomfortable, so that we can have more empathy to the person. For example, as a naturopath of psychotherapy, of course, when there is a question too triggering, too hardcore, yeah, it's very nice to know, hey, maybe the body language is already showing me, oh, I'm pushing too hard right now, and then take a step back before the person is getting into a protection mode and then is resistant against everything and maybe projecting on the therapist, but this is more like a different topic. So let me show you when Charles is breaking out of his comfort zone.
Hey,
Hello,
what was your name again?
Danny.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to re-meet you.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Kansas City. I've been in St. Petersburg for 2 years. Anything specific you might want to know?
Like activities.
I'm a student of life, so I like to learn and do different things, step out of my comfort zone.
I think next, he's middle-aged with kids. He should
Yeah.
talk about his kids.
45,
Yep.
and he hates his kid. Yeah.
Talents, yeah.
I am talented at being a brat sometimes.
What's that mean?
A brat, like, I'm definitely like princess. I like to feel like I'm taken care of.
Okay.
Even though I do a lot of nurturing myself, I like to feel like I'm taken care of, you know?
And what helps you feel that way? Like, what would someone have to do to show that they really care and are taking
Yeah,
care of you?
just consideration. Like,
Okay.
All right, 45, the old ball and chain, you have kids, you hate life.
I thought about you, so this reminded me of you, so.
Yeah, nagging.
No.
Okay. The old ball and chain, I get it.
Just slightly.
Okay, yeah, no, I do understand that.
75, you've been smoking cigarettes, bring it out.
Yeah, you're about to be.
I used to be a smoker.
Yeah, I'm glad you got done with that.
I remember when they first invented Newports.
I'm proud of you. Good.
Do we keep him here?
I think we go up one more. He's 95. He's like on his deathbed. He's about to go.
So, what do you want to know about me?
He hates this so much.
How many girlfriends do you currently have?
0.
0?
Yep.
Are you truly looking for a girlfriend?
Well, if the right one comes, you never really know how much time you have left, so it's
That's
always
true.
worth to at least
Am I staring at you too hard?
No, that's not it. I was just really thinking about shedding the old mortal coil. It keeps you up at night. You gotta wonder, what legacy do you leave behind?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Sell her on your newest crypto.
And
You
the
said you're
way-
a student of life, like it's all part of that.
Yeah, and the way this came about, I was like, it's either you jump or you stay behind and drown. So I was
Yeah.
like, let's go.
That's the same way I view like crypto. Are you into crypto?
I feel like if I got into it, I would be amazing, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
and there's an art to it as well.
Yeah.
Like I was working on this new crypto project. It's a new coin coming out, and it's one of those things where it's like I didn't want to be left behind because Web3 is kind of the future with the
times are
blockchain.
moving.
Oh God, he's so good at selling crypto coins.
well, for the sponsorship, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've been really working hard on that. I can send you some info on it after
Please
if you
do.
want. That's really about it.
Yeah.
They're saying it's been 5 minutes, so that means we got to wrap, but I can definitely send you that crypto information, and you can tell Matt. The name of the coin is Poop Coin, by the way.
Ooh, do we want to do? He did that himself.
All right.
Hey, you did that one to yourself.
Yeah, that was an
No,
initiative. That was an
That was
initiative.
a
That was
good
an
one.
initiative. That was an
So-
actor's choice.
Did you see it? How the baseline of the protection is getting destroyed by feeling ashamed. Hand goes to the eyes and yeah, oh, it is so cringy. I'm feeling so ashamed, yeah, and the eyes are closing, going down. I don't want anyone to see my face, yeah. Maybe you know this feeling, yeah, when we remember ourselves, remind ourselves, when did I feel it, yeah? And most of the times what clients and myself are saying, I want to hide myself, I wanted to be invisible. And this is what we know out of the childhood. Yeah, maybe you knew the game when we were like, they can't see me, I can't see them, so they can't see me. So this is a very archaic symbol out of the childhood, and we don't want to see it, so just easy close the eyes so I don't have to be confronted with the situation. This is a symbol behind this. So this is a very strong symbol of cringe, feeling ashamed. This emotion is so strong that the protection, the normal protection, is not enough anymore. I need more. So, in part, the emotion in ourselves is telling us, I need more protection. I want to hide myself. Yeah. And so it goes into a stronger protection mechanism. So we can see that baselines can also shift into stronger baselines. Yeah, that the body is cramping much more to the embryo position, and then I'm just looking down all the time. This could happen, or like we have here with Charles, that we have like, oh my God, turning away. I don't want to see it, and then going back to the standard position again, because now the partner is changing. We have a different partner. It is restarting, and now the situation is restarting again. But when you would do it with the same partner, like an hour, 2 hours, it's the same. You would see how his whole body language would be crumbling. This is what you can detect with clients. Yeah, when you are pushing too hard, then they will go into the baseline will change, and they go even further into a hardcore protection mechanism, I would call it. Okay, now the confusing part starts a little bit, and I think in the last video with Kevin Spacey, this is the point where I was a little bit confusing with my explanation. So a baseline can also be destroyed or changed by another baseline. So with these hands, this is another baseline, what Charles is doing every time he's feeling cringe. So let me give you some examples.
bro got hit with the Borat bomb. Borat reference. I understand.
You
it
just
happens.
lost your wife.
You're doing great.
This next girl that walks up, you're gonna rock, paper, scissors her, and if she loses, just kick her out.
Good to see you again.
You too?
What was your name again?
Alyssa?
Alyssa, it's good to see you again. Let's kick it off with rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
You ready? All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You won.
I won. That
What does that mean?
that means you gotta leave. I'm so fucking sorry.
You
Charlie, I
feel
can't
so
believe
bad.
you did that, man.
That was like the meanest thing anybody's ever done.
Oh,
Hey,
That came from Drew.
hey, you're still alive, big dog. You made
chin
it.
up, chin up.
Wow. Wow.
So did you recognize it? Yeah, it's all the time with the hands and the smiling and looking down. Yeah, I don't want to see it. Looking down, closing the eyes, and with the smiling, laughing it off. Okay, now shortly explain why laughing. Why is when we feel cringe, when we're feeling ashamed. Why are we laughing? The following theory, because I went with a lot of clients into the childhood and also myself. The reason therefore is because we learned in our past that when I am smiling and laughing about the jokes of the other people, I want to fit into the group. I want to fit into the society. I want to look good. And the best way we found out is to smile. Oh, hey, you are so funny. Hey, you are smiling with me. Hey, you are smiling about my jokes. Wow, good. Yeah, come in, yeah. And so we realized that with smiling, we can change and manipulate a situation. Yeah. For example, when I would look like this, looking angry, then the people would react more like, hey, wait, this guy is angry, yeah, and then he's angry, yeah. I'm going into distance. I don't let him alone. But we wanted the group, we wanted to come closer, yeah? And so we learned, smiling is a very good idea. So when we feel ashamed or cringe, most of the time there will be this smiling. And did you also notice how the body language of the baseline switched? So first of all, we had one hand, and then suddenly there you could see it was much more intense. A higher intensity of the feeling ashamed, of the cringe feeling, of the emotion. And then both hands, yeah, went to the eye. And the body language is even going more down. So this is what I mean when a baseline changes and really transform even further when the emotion getting stronger. So we are fighting against the negative emotion. So what should I do with this information? Yeah, good. Okay, now I can detect it. But for ourselves, what can I change? The reason why we have this body language is because we are not feeling protected. We are not feeling secure. We have a fear of this being out of the norm and being out of the society norm, that we get punished. We are a bad person. This is what we all have in common through the culture, through the cultures we have in common, and we never learned it is okay or it is nice to be out of the comfort zone. So we learned you have to be safe and don't say anything wrong. So, for instance, in the school, with our friends, with the teachers, every time we say something wrong or different or weird, we get punished by the teacher with a bad grade, or with the friends are laughing about me. You're so weird, and they go into distance. They don't call me anymore. They don't want me to meet with them or something like this. And all this punishment, all the pain that we experience in our life made the decision, oh, I cannot be weird. I have to do the same what the other people are doing. So then I don't feel the pain anymore. This is our hope. But this is not working. Okay, theory again. When I say this is not working, please check it for yourself. This is my theory and this is my idea. What do I mean with it's not working? When I only fit into the society and do everything that everyone is expecting of me, then of course what will happen? I don't do the things that I want to do for myself. So we go into the meditation, into the negative emotions, and to the feeling ashamed, to the emotion, and see what is there part of me that maybe wants to say something different, that maybe is not fitting in. I want to behave different and not like all the time, yes, you are right. Maybe I want to say a no. Maybe I want to play a game now, even though everyone is talking, and maybe I want to talk, or I want to stretch now, even though everyone is sitting. I want to stand now, and so on and so on. I think you get the point. So listening to this emotion gives us much more freedom. So we are widening. Yeah, it's completely different when I'm feeling ashamed and then, okay, I want to express myself. And the body language is changing when we really want to change something, because our normal society body language is all the time, yeah, shoulders to the front, stiff, and not so much range. And we want to widen it. Yeah? When you would do this when you're talking with someone, yeah, you're so weird. Yeah, when you're just like dancing like this, so weird. You don't do this. But this is what I mean. I would like to invite every one of us to go into the meditation and listen to this negative emotion and ask myself, where am I getting restricted? Where is there a fight against a part of me that wants to expand, wants to do something different? And listen to this part. So for the people that maybe now go into the complete opposite direction, so this is also not the solution. You are right, Jurek. The society is restricting me all the time, and now I will be free all the time, and I'm running naked around every place, and I tell everyone how stupid they are. You are correct. Huh? Of course, this is not the solution either, because this is stepping over the boundaries of other people. So that's why we need a balance between both of fitting into society and see the boundaries of the other people, the rules, and at the same time listen at my boundaries and at my freedom. What do I want to do? And how can I manage both that I'm fitting in, or that it's careful enough for empathy, and at the same time I can fulfill my needs. To give you an example, let's get practical. I love to make it much more practical and not only theory. That was the reason why I went or explored ecstatic dance. Because in the club I was used to dance all the time at the same pace, every time, the same pace. Yeah? And it was dancehall, electro, dubstep, drum and bass. And I love this dance, don't get me wrong. But I felt like, okay, here is a frame. And when you go out of this frame, it's very hard, it feels weird, it feels strange, people looking at you on. Then I explored ecstatic dance, and crazy. There is suddenly a space for do whatever you like to do. So you see, there was a room where there is no rule, so you can do what you want with dancing, but of course there were also rules. So, sorry, a little bit strange. So the rule was not to touch anyone without consent, not to hit anyone or something like this. Yeah. So of course there are rules, but you see, it's much more wide. And so this was a way for myself to dance more freely and find a space with other people where can I expand myself. So this is the reason why I wanted so much to talk about the baseline and about the cringe emotion. And now for the nerds, now I want to show you something. I saw it when I went through the video. For the nerds, now I have a little bit bonus. So I want to show you Rapport. And it's very interesting what's happening. I show you a short clip. So rapport means that we are mirroring the partner when we like the person and we want to get liked. I don't know how to say it in English. We want to get the attention of the other person. And look at the knees. Yeah, look at the knees or the legs in general, and you will see we have a moving.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What do you like to do? Hobbies? All the generic small talk shit. Lay it down.
Okay, I'm a dominatrix.
Okay.
I plan to homestead, just stacking up my cash so I can buy a farm and live off the land. So I garden when I'm not beating people's asses.
Okay. What is this? Yeah, wait. So a dominatrix, how do you get into that line of work? Where'd you start?
I started selling foot pictures online.
Oh my god, a fairy tale.
Okay, you see how they are going from left to right, yeah, all the time in this direction, and she's also mirroring it
The pipeline.
left to right, yeah. And the funny part is when he is talking, he's going more left to right, and when she's talking, she's going left to right, yeah. And we can see this mirroring all through.
Like to do? Like,
Yeah.
what do you get into?
You see
I do
again.
like to go do things, but it just like depends. I'm adventurous, but I'm also spontaneous.
Yeah, and you can see it also in this close-up because on with the shoulder we can detect it.
Is there any
That
questions you have?
the
for
shoulder is
me?
going from right to left,
do you-
and so they're always moving from left to right. And now again, we could use this argument. That's why I wanted to talk about it. We could use the argument. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. Yeah, it's because of the chairs. Yeah, but why is he suddenly stopping when he's not talking? And to give you even more examples, we have a very interesting thing here when he is trying to fool her.
I still can see you.
You see, she's not moving at all with the chairs.
How about now?
Still.
And a little bit,
Okay, then the jig is up.
just a
as
little
they
bit
say.
to the left.
Hey,
Hey,
how's Caleb been?
good as always.
Just spin the other way so your back's to her. Spin back, but go 360 all the way back
Yeah,
around.
just keep spinning and say
And-
we every.
And you see immediately, so that's the problem, immediately when there was a cut between this. So immediately when he started with the twist of the chair, and maybe there is a little bit time frame between, she's also
Ukraine.
going from left to
Not
right.
so long time ago, working as a babysitter, like to read and cook. That's it.
Okay.
And make fun of people.
Who do you make fun of and why?
You usually.
Yep, that's true. I've noticed. I think this is going pretty well.
Have a Mitch McConnell moment.
I know you play basketball, if it has something to do with it.
Yeah, I've played for a really long time.
So now he's going into the stiff position.
Is he doing it? Yep, he's doing it.
So tell me a nice joke then.
And you see what, again, there's a cut between this, but you see how it removed the movement of her left to right.
I probably haven't heard and Caleb hasn't
We
regurgitated.
can say
Yeah, stiff, you see? There's no movement now in the shoulders.
bad words.
Go deadpan.
This is, I love it, yeah? This is very, very
Yeah, for
obvious.
like a minute.
Rapport.
deadpan, baby.
Yeah. Because he's doing the stiff version, and so the other person is also changing because she wants the attention, she wants to go in resonance with the other person, and that's why I wanted to show you this, because I really love it. So he is the leader in this position, and they are all doing this left to right, and of course I wanted to show you because of the argument, yeah, it's just the chair. No, it isn't the chair. Or, yeah, why is it suddenly happening that when he is going straight and going stiff, that she's also mirroring it, yeah, like all the other women did. So this is my explanation of baseline and a little bit of rapport. Yeah, what's your opinion to the baseline? Did you already recognize it, or do you say, no, I didn't understand it, maybe I failed again? Please let me know. Maybe I failed again to explain it in a good way, or you have other questions to this topic regarding other opinion. Please let me know. I wish you a nice day. See you tomorrow.